First of all, it changes your brain for the better, literally. Thankfulness changes your brain. Can you believe that? So I was looking this up, and there's tons of different experiments that have been done, but there was one in particular that I thought was really, really cool. They actually took 300 people who were already doing some type of counseling, some type of therapy, right? And they broke up these people into groups. It was like over 300 adults, and they broke them up in a group of people who were writing letters of gratitude to one person each week for 3 weeks straight. And then they had the other group who just went to therapy. Now, both groups went to therapy, but there was one group who wrote one letter to one person, just being grateful for just 3 weeks. So they only did 3 letters. And you know what happened? 4 weeks after the experiment, and then again 12 weeks after that same experiment, the people who did the letters reported better mental health. They felt better. They felt like they were making more progress. And they only did these letters for 3 weeks, 3 times. Can you imagine? That is the power of thankfulness. It actually has a lasting effect on how our brain works and how our minds are transformed. It talked about how this one letter literally changed how people felt 12 weeks after doing it. So thankfulness has a long-lasting effect on changing your brain for the better. Some research talks about how it disconnects you from toxic feelings. It changes, it releases different neurotransmitters, and I'll talk about that in a little bit in a couple of in the next the last one. I'll talk about it then. But the fact that simply writing a letter to somebody gives you better mental health outcomes than if you just go to therapy. Like, that alone would make me try and write some letters to some people, okay? Now, it's so key and so funny because I do this with my clients. Like, every single time we meet, you're going to take a minute and you're going to write about things that you're thankful for, because I know how much it changes and shifts your brain and allows you to think better and gooder. That's not the right word, but it makes you feel better as you go through a session with me. So one, it changes your brain for the better.